I mean, look at this. I love, this is my favorite. This is a kitchen.
That is definitely a kitchen. Look at the marble.
I know.
Pizza oven, grill.
Yeah.
Okay, another nice fireplace.
Yeah.
Look at the detailing inside too. Can y'all see that? Hey guys, good morning. Brad's World, the YouTube channel that answers the question, what am I going to do on a Tuesday morning in my retirement? I'm here in Monte San Savino. That is one of the old gates getting into the city from about the 14th century. We're up here, we're seeing some villas, but not here in the Centro Storico, not in the historic district. We're going to be out in the countryside, meeting with Paolo Capitani from Capitani Real Estate out of Siena. We're only about 15 minutes from Sinalunga, which is a big regional shopping town. We're about 20-ish minutes from Arezzo, which is an even bigger town. That would have a hospital, that would have all your big shopping, everything you would need, and a great antiques market every month on the first Sunday and the Saturday before the first Sunday. And we're about 40 minutes from Siena, more or less. You can fact check me on Google Maps. And it's windy, and I hope the wind noise isn't too bad. We're going to get in the car, we're going to drive down and start looking at these villas. I don't have a whole lot of information on them yet because it's Italy, and you just show up and start looking at stuff. This wind, by the way, is probably a steady 30 to 40 kilometers an hour. If you're living in Liberia or Miramar or the United States, that's about 25 miles an hour sustained winds, and it is cold. Ollie's already back to the car. So let's get into some shelter and let's go see what Paolo's found for us today here in Monte San Savino in the province of Siena in the region of Tuscany. All right? So now we're up at the subject property we're about to go tour. This is called a two-track or maybe a dual track. This is about 15 minutes from Monte San Savino. A lot of it was driven on what we call white roads. White roads, I walk them every day with my dogs. They go all through the countryside. They're maintained, but they're just gravel roads. That's all they are. They call them white roads because they generally use white gravel. This property is located on a mountaintop and includes 55 hectares of land. A hectare is 10,000 square meters. That's about 100,000 square feet. So this property comes with 5.5 million square feet of land, 2,000 olive trees, orchards, a number of wells, plenty of irrigation up here. And the house with the cantina is 8,000 square feet. It was formerly owned by an architect out of Florence, and this was like their weekend project home. And they renovated it. But it's been abandoned for a little while now. Just shut up in sealed up, maybe is a better way to put it, sealed up and basically being sold off by his heirs. So there's some work to be done here. But if you're looking for, or interested at least in seeing, a 8,000 square foot hilltop country home with tons of land, this might be the place. So let's go see what we got. Now this construction is massive. These are 1 meter pillars, about 35 inches more or less. Heavy timbers. This guy must have been a hell of an architect. There's a lot of work that needs to be done up here, just even with trimming and things. That you have a view here that goes all the way to Lake Trasimeno, which is about 30, 35 kilometers from here, as the crow flies. But all the bushes and trees and everything are a little bit shaggy, and you'd want to do something with that. Same thing, notice the yard. I mean, this is the main yard. You don't know if the trees are alive or dead. The olive tree hasn't been touched in years. But the bones of this place look amazing. So let's get inside.
Hello.
Wow.
Welcome to my home.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
I love, this is my favorite. So beautiful.
Wow. They're impressive on the video, I'm sure. But you should see these beams in person. They are gigantic.
Look at this.
Look at that fireplace.
Wow. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. So beautiful. Wow.
It's always kind of sad to me having these places locked up. It's such an amazing home. If it was lively and
I know.
lived in, and I mean, this would be something that never in your wildest dreams did you think you would do well enough in life that you would be allowed to live here. And you come out into your nice front garden, maybe have a swimming pool put in. You're up in the woods, you're in the mountains. God, the detail, the stonework. Look at that stonework.
I know.
Sorry for the lighting, guys. I have two options. I can put it on low light, but it blows everything out, makes it hard to see. I'm going to try to lighten this up in kind of post-production when I'm editing the video. Now you want to see Oldie's second favorite room?
Right here. Look at this.
Wow. As if the first fireplace wasn't amazing enough.
I know. And this is a kitchen.
That is definitely a kitchen. Look at the marble.
I know.
You know, I like the way they did it too. They just put like little riser on it. It looks really nice with the little separation.
Oh yeah.
I like that. Pizza oven, grill.
Yeah. You have everything.
Yeah, they do. That. Wood storage. Gosh, look at the marble sink.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy didn't spare any expense. Just needs a new cooktop. Oh, that's thick glass. My God. It's great glass. But to answer your question, yes, you would have some renovation to do. I don't think full plumbing and electrical. So in this area of the house, you have this bath, which I'm always
It's full.
surprised. Full bath?
Yes.
Okay, so full bath just needs a shower stall because I always say I'm not a fan of what they call the wet bath.
I know.
Which is
No.
water gets everywhere.
Me neither.
These beams and stuff, they put them in everywhere, or we're in already everywhere.
Yeah. Your laundry room?
Yeah. Okay. And then this room, I'm gonna have to flip on a flashlight real quick. This is just like a wine room, storage room. There's some wines over here from the 60s. 72, 74. There you go. Sorry, it's hard to do the lighting. I saw, oh, here's the 67. Okay, babe. We got 8,000 square feet to get through. We better speed this along or it's going to be a 2-hour movie.
You okay?
Yes, I'm staring at him.
It's because of me. He was looking at me.
Yeah.
And you know, also,
He's so handsome, I fainted. In case you're wondering what just happened, when you see him, you tend to freak out and trip on a stair. She's Louise. All right, I've regained my composure. Wow.
I know. The beams. I love the beams.
And there's the man that makes men and women faint. Ah, it's Paolo Capitani. I was looking at him and busted my butt on the staircase. Okay, another nice fireplace.
Yeah.
Look at the detailing inside too. Can y'all see that? Oh, interesting. That's metal. Antique. Look at this light even. Paulo, what about the furniture? You make a deal?
yeah.
Okay, babe.
This way?
Now stuff like this, just over time, the winter air here is moist. Even in
Yeah.
our house, we have to use dehumidifiers. You're going to have to come in here and do some painting. But I don't think electrical. I think the electrical's fine.
I mean, everything works.
Yeah.
So,
Nice high ceilings.
Yes.
Nice detailing. Kind of a rounded scalloped edge. I like it. Floor.
The floor is in a good shape. I don't think you.
Wife.
Hi.
Good shape too. There's some nice furniture in here too. At some point they must have been doing an auction or a sale or something because
Yeah.
everything has numbers.
Murano.
Oh, that's Murano.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's a Murano chandelier because the architect had taste and cash.
Okay.
That's another bathroom. Full bath, again, needs glass or remodeling. Now, we had already passed by some other bedrooms, so we're going to backtrack. This is the living room, upper living room. Sorry for the spin. This magazine is from 1994, so who knows exactly how long this has been empty. Yes, dear.
So I think this is the
Master.
The master, yes.
Very nice. Wow. Hey, babe, could you open that window? Again, I say, look at these beams, guys. Good God.
Oh my God! Look at the view.
So you can see a glint in the far distance. I'll try to zoom in on it. That's Lago Trasimeno. Wow. This big roof structure down here, we'll get there later. That's the cantina. But let's get back to this place because
I mean,
the quality of construction in here is amazing.
yeah.
Look at this wall over here. That's not just decorative. I mean, that's how thick the wall is.
Yeah.
Probably from the 1800s, I'm guessing, this farmhouse originally. And this must have been some manor house.
Yeah. Wow.
Big bathroom.
Big bathroom.
Yeah, it kind of looks like 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
It's funny because you don't often see just stark white. I think that's because he was an architect and
Yeah.
wasn't going to put in, I think he was trying to go classy for the time.
I will do double sink here.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice. I want to finish this floor because we'll get lost in this place. There was another doorway, more bedrooms over here. So these are like twins. These are smaller rooms. But you could still, of course, those two together would be a king. In the same view we just saw. What we would call a half bath. You know what I don't see in here? I mean, there's a little settling cracks, little ones. But there's no like major cracking.
No.
I've just seen one place where there was a little moisture damage on the wall. Another full bath. Wow.
Is that good size too?
Yeah, big.
I mean, like you say, you put these two together and you have a king size.
Yeah. Or like that family that rented our big apartment. I kid you not, they took a twin bed off of the loft, threw it over the edge,
Oh,
and put it up next to the king bed because they wanted a bed that the whole family of 6 could sleep in together or something. Who knows what they were doing?
I know.
Rentals. So crazy. And that was a 800 euro a night rental.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you get. Okay. Beautiful living room.
Oh, I know. Wow.
Is that another
Yeah,
fireplace?
Another fire. Wow. Look at, oh my God. I'm just sorry, but I just love the beams. I
Yeah.
mean,
So Monte San Savino's just over there. Another 10-ish minutes, 15 minutes, you'd be in Sinalunga. Cortona's on the hills over here. Then you would have Arezzo, then you'd have Florence, and Rome would be straight down that way. So we're looking basically, that would be southeast. This would be due east. These windows need to be replaced. They're iron, and they did not stand up to being left alone. So there's some leakage, a little damage. You'd want to replace those, but this is a view back into your front yard. So let's go see the cantina. Now this cantina was for serious wine production. As remember, this place is 55 hectares. They had wine, they had olives, and this was the wine part. And all this could be yours. We dug a little deeper. The last time the house was really being used was in 2015, about 10 years ago. The shelves in here full of Vinsanto, Saint's wine. It's a sweet wine. It's very good. And it lasts forever. Olivia and I were lucky enough to drink some from 1874 New Year's Eve before last, which is amazing. And it was very good. Thick like a syrup. Harvesting baskets. This in here, certainly through this doorway, this was for olive oil. This was the olive place. I believe they're called amphora, the clay jars. It's a lot of space down here. It's about 3,000 square feet. Like a kitchen room. Just more storage in here. And I don't know that this is open. It's not, but this door goes directly back to the house. So that. Well, guys, that's about it for this tour. I mean, wow.
Wow.
There's a lot of house. I had to put my glasses back on, A, because we're outside and I hate squinting, and B, my eyes are darting everywhere. I didn't want to bust my butt again. Holy mackerel. Whacked myself on that staircase, my shin. Ugh.
Oh my God.
Always a lot of fun doing property tours with Brad and Olivia. All right, so, I mean, look at this place.
I know. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's a lot of work to put this all back together, but if you were looking for A, privacy, B, luxury, once you got it back together again, a place to do some commercial stuff, you got 2,000 olive trees. How much do you want to work? How much do you want to put together? Might be the place for you. Asking price is 850,000 euros, 8,000 square feet. It's $100 a square foot. For this kind of construction, that's amazing.
I know.
But you have to weigh it against the work that needs to be done, which to me seems to be not just DIY, but nothing like ripping out walls and redoing all the electrical wiring and not doing all the plumbing and stuff. It's not in that condition. It needs to be cleaned up, fixed up.
Yes.
And you better know some people that do yard work, because 55 acres is a lot. And just doing the stuff within 200 meters of the house would be, honestly, would be a lot of work. All kidding aside, you would have a lot of work. For example, look at this staircase. It just, everything is like that. Everything's kind of overgrown. So anyway, if you're interested, right, Paolo Capitani, he owns Capitani Real Estate. If this isn't exactly what you want, he'll find you what is exactly what you want. He's looking for us too.
Yes.
And Marta Piccinetti over in Montepulciano. We're still looking for our place. This, unfortunately, isn't it, because I don't want 8,000 square feet to take care of. But it will be the right place for somebody.
Yes.
And if you haven't already, buy my book. And we hope to see you guys soon where we live in Montepulciano. It's only about 40 minutes from here. Come look at properties and then come stay with us. TuscanPalace.com. You've seen my ads. I got to get a little Benny from doing all these videos. And we have 4 different 17th century apartments that we've made super duper luxury nice. And come and stay with us. And not only stay in the apartment, but we'll introduce you around town to all our friends, the best wineries, the best restaurants, get to know the owners. It makes the experience, I think, so much better.
Yes.
Vero?
For sure. Yes.
So come and see us. And we hope to see you guys soon. And that's all I got.
Guys, please subscribe.
Oh,
it means a lot to us.
I swear, you think I'm kidding? I always forget that. It does mean a lot. And like the video. It really helps with analytics. And we don't ask for much.
No.
Okay. Subscribe. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Take care.
Ciao, guys. See you soon.